6 million people live next to a volcano most of them have never heard of. It doesn't look like a volcano. There's no towering peak, no cone, no crater you can point a camera at. It's hidden, spread out under homes, streets, and an entire city. And right now, scientists say it's waking up. This is Campi Flegrei, the Phlegrean Fields. And it might be more dangerous than Vesuvius itself. Just west of Naples, Italy, lies a volcanic caldera roughly 12 by 15 kilometers wide. Unlike Vesuvius, which is a single mountain, Campi Flegrei is a sunken depression formed by two catastrophic eruptions tens of thousands of years ago. One so massive it likely darkened skies across Europe. Today, the caldera holds at least 24 craters, and part of the city of Naples' western suburbs are built directly inside it. Ancient Roman ruins here tell their own story. Marble columns near the old port still bear fossilized shell marks partway up their length, proof that this ground has risen and sunk dramatically over and over for 2,000 years. Since 2005, the ground beneath Pozzuoli, the town at the heart of the caldera, has been slowly rising. Scientists call this Bradyseism. The uplift is currently measured at around 10 millimeters a month and has added up to more than 1.5 meters of total ground rise over the past 2 decades. At the old harbor, boats that once floated now sit stranded in grass, marooned on land that used to be seafloor. Rising ground brings earthquakes. Tens of thousands of small tremors have shaken the region since 2022. Most go unnoticed, but some don't. In 2025, the area recorded its strongest earthquake in decades, a magnitude 4.6 shock powerful enough to crack walls and send families fleeing into the streets in the middle of the night. Researchers at Italy's National Geophysics Institute have said outright that the 2 most recent quakes are the strongest they've ever recorded there. In just 1 week in early 2026, monitoring stations picked up roughly 70 separate earthquakes beneath the towns of Pozzuoli and Agnano. This isn't an empty stretch of wilderness. Roughly 500,000 people live inside the official red zone. The area authorities have mapped out for possible evacuation. Millions more live in the greater Naples area surrounding it. It's not the first time evacuation has happened here. In the 1970s and 80s, authorities forcibly relocated tens of thousands of residents from Pozzuoli's oldest neighborhood after a sharp swell in the ground raised fears of an imminent eruption. That historic district still stands today. Its buildings intact, its streets almost empty, a quiet fossil of a crisis that never fully arrived. Here's where it gets unsettling. A 2026 scientific analysis of decades of seismic and ground deformation data found something new. The unrest isn't just increasing steadily. It's accelerating in a pattern mathematically consistent with what researchers call a finite-time singularity, a trend that converges toward a specific window in time rather than simply climbing forever. Multiple independent measurements, ground uplift, earthquake frequency, gas emissions, all point toward the same critical window, sometime between 2030 and 2034. That does not mean an eruption is guaranteed. The researchers themselves are careful to say the system may be approaching a critical threshold whose outcome is still uncertain. It could mean a major eruption. It could mean the pressure releases without one, the way it has before. Nobody knows for certain. And that uncertainty is exactly what makes this so unnerving. If Campi Flegrei did erupt significantly, the danger wouldn't come from lava flows creeping down a mountainside. This caldera is capable of explosive, gas-rich eruptions, the kind that can send ash and pyroclastic flows racing outward far faster than anyone could run. Naples' airport, roads, water supply, and daily life across the entire region could be crippled for months. Italian civil protection currently keeps the area at a yellow alert, meaning heightened attention, not imminent crisis. But the evacuation plan for 500,000 residents already exists on paper, ready if it's ever needed. For now, the people of Pozzuoli keep living their lives on top of one of the most closely watched volcanic systems on Earth. Scientists check their instruments every day. The ground keeps rising. And somewhere between now and the early 2030s, this restless supervolcano may finally decide what happens next.